close attention at the corns. These are black people on the corns. Black faces, black kings and princes, black noblemen, important people. We once ruled Europe for like 1,000 years. The original King James, who authorized the King James Version of the Bible in 1611, was the King of Scotland. King James of Scotland. Now you had another King James that came later on, the King of England. He was the King James of England. He was a white man. That's the one that was a homosexual. That you hear people talking about King James being homosexual. He was the homosexual guy. The King James of Scotland was a black man. And here's what their corns look like. Here's the black faces where we dominated Europe over.
You so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the Israelites of the Bible, according to the curses of Deuteronomy 28. And the simple fact of the matter is that my people have lied to you and the whole world about the Bible and have sought to paint their images over your images and to replace you in the Bible, which is your history, heritage, and culture. Now I want to go into Deuteronomy chapter 28 and read. This is Moses talking to the children of Israel after they've come out of Egypt bondage. This is Moses talking to the children of Israel. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth. Here he is talking to the Israelites. The second verse, he begins to go into the blessings that would be put on the Israelites if they would keep the commandments. It says that they'd be blessed. The city, blessed in the field, and basically blessed in everything that they would undertake to do. They would lend to other nations, but not borrow, things of that nature. But in verse 15 of Deuteronomy chapter 28, it says, but it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
The white man is enacting a story all over the world. We left our homes and flooded the world. We smothered culture. We smothered knowledge. We erased history and rewrote it our way. Myself, my grandfather is 100% Ashkenazi Jewish. Claiming to be Jewish, Ashkenazi Jewish is just a conspiracy. White men claiming to be of tribes of Israel when I'm Germanic. I have no ties to Israel, no ties to Judaism. It's a loosely written history that's been whitewashed over for centuries. And, it's Renaissance. Oh yeah, right. You wipe everything clean. It's funny how exactly the Renaissance is this rebirth, but it's white rebirth. I think at the same exact time the Renaissance is happening, Columbus is sailing to America and committing genocide.
God taught us a lot of things, and I studied the Bible very, very well for a lot of years. And I went to every religion on earth that I could go to. I've been to China, I've sat with the Buddhists, I've been all over this world. When I was in intelligence with the government, when they had something that dealt with religion, they sent me. They sent me into the basement of the Vatican with a group of people to look at the lost scrolls. And we brought out, the United States government brought out of the basement the Maccabees, Esther, the Wisdom of Solomon, many books of the Bible that weren't in the Bible. Okay. And there's many more down there. Many more. The Catholic Church suppressed us like you wouldn't believe. that kept so many things hidden from us. There are books of the Bible that reveal exactly what is happening in this world today. And we recorded it, and we know what it is. And anyway, I'll go into some more off camera.
We have to define a few basic terms. And one of the most basic terms is, who is a Jew? Even today, the question of who is a Jew is fraught with lots of controversy and questions. And it was no less fraught in antiquity, but of course, for this course, we're going to be focusing on antiquity. So today, the terms Jew and Jewish refer to people of a certain religion. But originally, the terms Jew and Jewish referred to someone of Judean origin. And when I say Judean origin, I mean that is someone whose family came from the district of Judah. Kingdom of Judah, slave coast, tribe of Judah. So tell me, who is the Jew?
Hi. What did you say to me? You said you read Deuteronomy 20.
All right, so I want to grab something real quick, and we're gonna. All right, this is the book of. Let's grab this. The book of Micah, chapter 4 and verse 10. It says, and it reads. It says, "Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For thou shalt go forth out." Salakia. Let me grab that. Let me close that out. Salakia. Let me see if I can. It says, "For thou shalt go forth out of the city," right? Judea. "And thou shalt dwell in the field." That field will be West Africa. All right. This will be the field. All right. In what? West Africa. All right. One moment. So, all right. Let me just see if I can close that out. That will be the field, as you can see, what? The slave coast. All right. Go back one more. Salakia. It says, "Thou shalt even go to Babylon." That's America. "There shalt thou be delivered. There shall the Lord redeem thee from the hand of thy enemies." All right. So what? That's right. That's what we were fleeing to West Africa during the time of 70 AD. All right, which we're going to show that in the clip coming up. One moment. All right, one moment. Let me grab this one. All right. So I can get this pulled back up.
Kingdom of Judah, slave coast, tribe of Judah. So tell me, who is the Jew?
Hi. What did you say to me? You said you read Deuteronomy 28, and you said what?
I read the whole Bible. I started when I was 5 because my mama was either going to make me sit there and listen to her read it for an hour a day, taught her to let me read it for myself. It took a while. I was a kid, it's King James Version. I prayed for understanding. Maybe because I was a child and I really meant it, I was able to get it. Because I started reading, everything I was reading was not lining up with what they teach you on Sunday. And I kept reading, it kept being different. And I was a kid, so I thought maybe I was reading something wrong or I didn't have some understanding. It took me a while for me to realize it wasn't about me being right or wrong. It's the Word is right. And what the Word says is completely different from what they're going to teach you. I'm not going to teach you what's in that book. Got to read it. I was 5, started. By the time I was 8, I made it to Deuteronomy 28. At the end of Deuteronomy 28, I remember it clearly. I read it. I looked up and I said, wow, really? Wow, this is awesome. I was like, I know the only people that fit what's in this book of who it says that the true house of Israel is, the lost tribes of Israel. They're lost. They say they're scattered. We don't know who they are. I know who they are. It's clear. It's you guys.
What do you mean by you guys?
The folks that were sent to the transatlantic slave trade. The folks that are still in the lands of their captivity. Israel is in the lands of their captivity. There is no creation of the so-called Jewish state of Israel in 1948. That does not fit prophecy. Those people over there that call themselves Jews, they call their own selves Ashkenazi. If you go look at Genesis chapter 10, 1 through 5, it tells you Ashkenaz is descended from Japheth, Noah's son Japheth, not Shem. That means he's a Gentile. I'm a Gentile. We're Gentiles. And I wasn't brainwashed. I got the Bible before they do the brainwashing of the program and try to make you think Egypt is white, which is ridiculous because it's Africa. So, all that's Africa. So, I'm thinking clearly because I'm reading, I know what's going on, And I was a weird kid. I thought a lot. I thought about things. And, my mom, she was really cool because she never taught me no kind of hate. She taught me to respect.
So what you say about the 1/3?
Okay. That Bible just told me the truth about them fake Jews. Revelation 2:9, Revelation 3:9. They run everything. I got to throw this in there. They run everything. The media, the entertainment industry, the banking, the world, pretty much. All the wars we fight is because they tell us to go kick ass. That's what America is. We are the Satan's military arm. Why I say Satan, Revelation 2:9, Revelation 3:9. I know those who say they are Jews, but do lie and are of the synagogue of Satan. We done read they Ashkenazi, they Japheth. It's clear.
So what you say about the 1/3 ruling the earth?
Okay, well, here's how I know that's true. 1/3, because that's true, so the rest of it's true. You guys' story's in there, and it's all true. Lines up perfectly. It's the only thing that makes any kind of sense. 1/3 of all nations will be left at the very, very end.
You said
and 1/3, right? 1/3 of Israel. You guys are going to be.
Number one, we have the regal Negro nomadic class that are exiled from the kingdom of Judah. They are their own royal tribe in Africa. Number two, we have the native black African trackers. They're going to track them down. And number three, we have the Islamic trappers. Because between 650 of the Common Era and 1900 of the Common Era, 10 to 20 million people were enslaved by the Arab slave traders. Over 20 million enslaved Africans were delivered through the Trans-Sahara route to the Islamic world. Can you get your head around that? That's not even touching the Americas. Over 80 million more blacks died at the hands of Islam en route. And number four, we have Ashkenazi Khazar Jewish ship merchants. And of course the Portuguese and the British Ashkenazi were the main buyers. Islam and the Ashkenazi, those that say that they are Jews and are not, were the main sellers that worked with the indigenous black Africans to trap the regal Negro house of... You see, the Romans, they were globalists. Then and now, they just migrated to Gaul, Ashkenazi, the sellers, and Britain, the British, of course, the buyers. German Jewry and British Jewry, where have they gone to? Well, they've descended upon Wall Street, upon Hollywood and Washington, D.C., as we see it right now, just to fuel this cataclysmic final war